June 10th. Madison Square Garden, and the Knicks are up 2-1 in the finals, getting buried. Down 29. Third quarter. Wembanyama's swatting everything, the Spurs bench is up and laughing, and the Garden, 53 years without a title, has gone quiet. This is the part where it slips away. A good team, 1 round short, the way it always goes in New York. Except Brunson has other ideas. To see how the Knicks got to the edge of a title nobody in that building had seen since 1973, you have to go back a year, to the day they fired the best coach they'd had in a generation. Spring 2025. Tom Thibodeau had just taken New York to the Eastern Conference Finals, their deepest playoff run in 25 years. Then they fired him. 5 seasons, a dead franchise brought back to life, and Leon Rose cut him loose anyway. The thinking was cold. Thibodeau leaned on his starters harder than any coach in the league, 38 minutes a night, and by spring, those same legs were running on fumes. Underneath it all sat an older fear. Since 1999, the Knicks hadn't been back to the finals. 7 straight years they missed the playoffs entirely, the most valuable team in the sport, and one of the worst run. Brunson had changed that. He signed in 2022 and pulled them back, a season at a time. Now Rose wanted the last step. In came Mike Brown, 2-time Coach of the Year. Rings as an assistant in San Antonio and Golden State. One mandate: use the bench, open the offense, get further. The core stayed. And at the center of it, something you don't see in the pros, a college band that never broke up. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges. 3 kids who'd played together at Villanova under Jay Wright, and won a national title as teammates in 2016. Brunson and Bridges grabbing a second one in 2018. The city called them the Nova Knicks. Brothers on the floor and off. Around them, Karl-Anthony Towns, 7 feet of shooting and rebounding, and OG Anunoby, glued to the other team's best scorer every single night. Off the bench, Jordan Clarkson gave Brown the scoring punch Thibodeau never trusted. On paper, a contender. On the floor, it took a while to look like one. December. Las Vegas. New York tore through the new NBA Cup and ran into San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama, all 7'4" of him, in the final. The Knicks won it, 124-113. First in-season tournament the franchise had ever taken home. It wouldn't be the last time those 2 teams met. Then it fell apart. New Year's Eve to mid-January, 2 wins, 9 losses. 2 separate 4-game skids. The bench Brown wanted to trust kept handing leads away, and the questions came fast. Maybe the old coach had been right about this group. January 21st. The Nets came to the Garden. Final score, 120-66. A 54-point win, the most lopsided in the franchise's 80-year history. At the deadline, they added a pest, Jose Alvarado, a Brooklyn kid who makes 94 feet miserable. They closed the season strong. 53 wins, the most in New York since 2013, 3rd in the East. Not the class of the conference. Detroit 160, Boston 56. But nobody wanted to draw them in a series. Brunson finished at 26 a night, All-NBA again. Towns, a nightly double-double. And the bench, finally held. First round, Atlanta. And for 3 games, every old fear came true. The Hawks stole 2 and went up 2-1. New York looked exactly like a team that couldn't get over the hump. So Brown changed it. He stopped running everything through Brunson and started pounding it inside to Towns. The series flipped. Game 4, New York. Game 5, New York. Then Game 6, in Atlanta. The Knicks led by 47 at halftime. An NBA playoff record. Final margin, 51 points. The Hawks never knew what hit them. After that, it stopped being close. Philadelphia swept. 4 straight. Cleveland, a 52-win team, swept. 4 straight. 13 playoff wins in a row, a streak only the 2017 Warriors had ever matched. May 25th, New York finished the Cavs and reached the NBA Finals. First time in 27 years. grown men in the Garden crying. Mike Breen, the Knicks' own broadcaster, calling it for the whole country. Waiting for them, the Spurs. Again. Wembanyama, now Defensive Player of the Year. De'Aaron Fox beside him. A team that had just survived the 64-win Thunder in a 7-game war. History hung over all of it. 1999. The last time these two met in the finals, San Antonio beat an 8th-seeded Knicks team for its first ever title. 27 years New York waited for the rematch. The Knicks took 2 of the first 3. Then came Game 4, back at the Garden. The one that could have broken them, down 29 in the third. The deepest hole any team had ever climbed out of in a finals game. Wembanyama had swallowed the paint all series. In the fourth, Brunson kept going around him, chipping the lead down, 1 possession at a time. 15. 9. 4. Tie game, ticking under 2 seconds. Brunson rises from deep, front rim. The ball kicks straight up, and OG Anunoby comes flying in from nowhere and taps it home. 1.2 on the clock. 107-106. The largest comeback in NBA Finals history. 3 games to 1. 1 win from everything. Game 5. San Antonio. Win, and it's done. The Knicks fell behind again, down 16. Same story, new building. Then Brunson took the game and wouldn't give it back. 45 points. A Knicks Finals record. The biggest night of his life. Final, 94-90. When the buzzer went, Jalen Brunson stood at center court. A toddler the last time this team saw the finals. Holding the Bill Russell Trophy. Finals MVP. And somewhere outside Philadelphia, Jay Wright watched 3 of his kids do it one more time. Brunson, Hart, Bridges, the first trio ever to win it all in college and the NBA, together. 53 years. 3 generations of Knicks fans who never saw a title. It ended in Texas, on the back of a guard nobody wanted until the second round. The franchise had its 3rd championship at last. For once, New York didn't come up short.